Okay, right now we're going to learn how to do the 5-number summary and a box plot for a set of data. What you can see here is I've already input just a random set of data for numbers ranging from 0 all the way up to 15. I've already calculated the median, the first quartile, third quartile, and the IQR. Remember, the IQR is just the third quartile minus the second quartile, so 7 minus 2, giving us 5. For the 5-number summary, what we're going to do is we're just going to organize this data. It's already pretty much done for us, but we're going to do it anyways. What you create is the minimum Q1, median, Q3, and the max. In this case, our minimum value that you can see over here on the left is 0, so you write 0. Our Q1 is 2, our median is 5, our Q3 is 7, and our maximum, you can see over here on the left, is 15. Now we can take this data and we can make a box plot from it. Okay, and what a box plot looks like, well, before you can do that, you have to set up a scale of some sort. Okay, you want to start, let's say 0 is over here, and our top value is 15, and that's all the way over here. Okay, so that means right in the middle, 7.5 is somewhere around here. I'm just doing this to give us a little scale to get started. First thing you want to do is you want to find the median. The median, we said, is 5. Okay, so you're going to put a line where 5 is, somewhere between 0 and 15, so it's right about here. Okay, we need another line for our Q1. Q1 is 2, so we're going to put a value right about here. Okay, a line, I'm sorry, right about there. And then we have Q3. And we need another value for that, or another line for that, and that we know it's 7, so we're going to put it right around here. We'll connect all this, and we get the beginning of our box plot. Okay, the one end of the box here marks the Q1. Here's our Q1 right here. Here's our Q3 on the other end, and here's our median. It's important when you make the box plot that it's accurate. We want to see the fact that the median is actually closer to Q3. 5 is closer to 7 than it is to 2, and that should be evident in your box plot. Okay, now the next thing we want to do is we want to figure out how far to extend the branches of our box plot. We know that the minimum value in our data is 0, and we know that the maximum is 15, but what we have to figure out first is, are either one of those values or more of these values outliers? Because if they are outliers, we want to indicate that on our box plot. And the way we do that is a simple calculation. We need to figure out what is the upper limit, and anything beyond the upper limit would be an outlier, and anything below the lower limit would also be an outlier. The way you do that is pretty simple. For the upper limit, you just do 1.5 times the IQR plus Q3. 1.5 times the IQR is 5, so 1.5 times 5 is 7.5, plus Q3, which is 7, gives us 14.5. So any number beyond 14.5 is an outlier. So we have to look at our values over on the left, and we can see that 15 would be an outlier because it's beyond 14.5, and it doesn't appear to be any more. So we'll put an X to indicate this value 15, okay? And nothing else is beyond 14.5, so we look for the next number just under 14.5, the next largest number that we have, and it appears to be 12. So that means we'll extend our box plot up to 12. Okay? Then we'll look at our lower limit over here. Our lower limit you determine by doing Q1 minus 1.5 times the IQR, or 2 minus 7.5, which is negative 5.5. Negative 5.5 is below our smallest number. Our smallest number is 0. So we're going to extend our box plot to 0. And we know that an outlier would be anything lower than negative 5.5. There is nothing lower than negative 5.5, so there's no x to indicate. Remember, this x indicates this value of 15 right here, okay? And it also indicates that 15 is an outlier. The largest number that is not an outlier is 12, and that's why the box plot only goes up to 12. So there we have it. This is our box plot. Okay, we have the median, Q1, Q3. The median, you can see, is closer to Q3. However, the median is closer to our minimum value of 0. Okay, we also have our 5-number summary up here at the top.